So, you want to get that yard? Blagged Uncle Zach.
Eh? Surprised you don't get Cherry Woods to pick you up in that motor of the chase.
Hey, that's the point.
What's going on between you two, any Rod?
Who wants to know?
Well, I'm asking her.
Oh, you know you're like a father to me, aren't you?
Is it serious or what?
Hiya. See you.
Eh? You pick your moments.
Why, what's up?
I'm not sure.
You're a mate of Seth's, aren't you?
Ah, he's all right, sir.
Yeah, well, he wasn't yesterday when I saw him in Houghton.
Well, he should have been. We both had a nice draw on the horses. Maybe you should take more water with it, eh?
I think he had a funny turn. I had to get him on the bus.
Well, it must have been too much for him.
Must have. I thought he was going to flake out. He was shaking in a right state. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Ah.
He must be trying to impress you, cooking breakfast. Unless he's trying to wangle his way back into my affections.
I'll be fine with toast.
I've done it now.
Hey, don't you start getting stroppy with the guests. Just because I found you having a flutter with my rainy day money, you're lucky there's any food in the house.
Devon Black!
Oh, I told you I should do it.
You all right, Seth?
Why shouldn't I be?
It's nice having me handmaiden back.
Hey, don't come the helpless bloke. You manage her out when I'm at my dad's.
Maybe I could just about manage to dress myself, but I still miss you.
My dad needs me.
Well, I've told you the answer to that. Get him to move up here.
He's dead proud.
You'd have your full time then, though. His family's here. I'd take him for a run out every now and again.
He's very poorly.
I know why you don't want him living with us. It's because you think you'd be burdening me, innit? Well, you wouldn't be. I want him to stay. His family. Get on the phone. I'll do it if you like.
No, not like that. He's too independent. He'd say no straight off. It'd be better if I put it to him.
Well, maybe I can manage without you for just a few more days. I suppose it'd be worth it if it means we can spend all the time together again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Farmer Giles.
Yeah, not for much longer.
Why, Jack got fed up with you already?
No.
Oh, what are you going to do, eh? Creep back to school and beg for a chance to do your resits?
No, I'll do something else. What's it like up at the stud farm?
Great, if it wasn't for crazy horses.
Well, I'm thinking of asking for a job.
Why? What's the difference between shoveling muck for Jack or Tara?
Yeah, well, you liked it up there.
Yeah, it's all right.
Right, I think I'll go and ask Lady Tara.
I still can't see you as a stable hand.
Yeah, well, at least if I was, I wouldn't get my head kicked in.
Well, that's a pity. Oh, story of your life. Empty.
Ah, take it you're not in then. You daft dingle. Of course he's not in.
What's that?
New menu.
Another?
Well, things have got to change, Betty.
Some things don't, Seth Armstrong, for one.
Why, what's he done?
Only fluttered me emergency petty cash. I give him a right roasting, though.
You must be used to him by now, Betty.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm like the thin blue line. If it wasn't for me, there'd be anarchy.
Hey up!
Here's another.
Hey, another one?
Anarchist.
Ooh, I'm too well off to be one of them.
You might have tidied.
I was just about to. Anyway, I've been giving Mark careers advice.
Talk about the blind leading the blind.
You must know he's gone for a job.
What, did they want a road sweeper?
The stud farm.
Very funny.
Don't believe me then.
Has he got an interview?
No,
I thought so.
he's just gone to see Tara on spec. I thought you'd be pleased.
Wrong.
So you and Sarah going to sort something out now you've all had a break?
I thought we might, but now I think hell will freeze over first.
Not bad.
What are you doing behind bar?
I'm waiting for a hurricane. A really big one to blow a few roofs off, and in the meantime, Benny said I can do the odd shift here.
Why don't you ask me?
Well, you're never here.
Well, that's all going to change, though, ain't it, Mandy? She's going to persuade her old man to come and stay with us.
Yeah, it's not definite yet.
It's permanent.
Well, that's me out here then, isn't it?
See, you haven't thought it through properly.
Jason can kip anywhere.
Thanks.
Well, Adam's got loads of room. There you go, problem solved.
Wasted time.
Jack, could I have a word, please?
I'll leave you to it.
Tongues will definitely start wagging if they see us drinking together.
I don't want to drink, thanks.
Sounds ominous.
No, it isn't. I was just wondering if you'd mind if I came up to see the boys.
No, that's not up to me, is it?
I need to talk to them, Jack. I might be able to make things a bit easier for them.
And you.
They've got to understand that I'm not rejecting them.
Just me.
I don't want them to hurt any more than you do.
Well, if you think it'll help.
Tonight? Thanks.
Oh, I'm glad I caught you. We wondered if you'd like to come for a bite to eat tonight.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Gonna buy me a drink then?
Didn't take you long to get back into circulation.
I'm working tonight.
Well, I won't buy you a drink then.
You're after that charity dingle, aren't you?
No, not that it's any of your business.
Well, Chris won't be pleased. You're using his car to ferry her around.
She's a maid, right?
Terry? It was Charity on the phone. She wants you over at the diner straight away.
Why don't you use me mobile?
Because she wants everyone to know what a mug you are.
You'll soon be up and running, or galloping, I suppose.
You're Ollie's brother, aren't you?
Mark. I can see you'll need loads of staff. It's going to be massive, a big success.
We're still getting established.
Yeah, but you will though, won't you?
You trying to ask me something?
I think I might be just the person you're looking for.
I'm not looking for anyone.
Well, I can get good references off Jack Sugden and Marlon Dingle. They think I've got potential. Well, more reliable than Ollie.
Shouldn't you be at school?
No, I've decided to take up a career in equestrianism.
Big word.
Well, so how about it?
I don't think so.
Well, I like horses. I love them.
Well, you can ride then.
Well, not really, but I'm a fast learner, though.
So Jack Sugden and Marlon Dingle. Vouch for you, can they? Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Punctual, reliable and honest.
Oh, well, that's something. But I don't think it'd work.
Why?
I just don't.
I can't believe you, Mark. And you. Won't you be satisfied till you've incapacitated all my kids?
Dad?
Cheap labour, I suppose. Well, you might think you're the lady of the manor, but you're not treating my family like peasants.
Finished.
He is not working for you, full stop.
Good. We're in agreement.
She said she won't give me a job.
Well, why not? What's up with him?
Hey, not bad. 8 minutes and 35 seconds.
Very funny. Where do you want to go?
Oh, I was just testing.
You what?
Keeping you on your toes.
Do you want to put a big banner outside Woolpack and tell the whole world what's going on between you and Chris?
So aren't you happy in your work?
No, I'm not. I'm very unhappy.
Well, why don't you go and discuss it with your employer's personnel officer?
Oh, you?
Terry, sorry for winding you up. Come on, have a cuppa.
What, and a nice little civilised chat? No, I'm off to see Chris.
To tell him what?
To tell him that I'm not running round after you.
Blimey, it was only a joke. Why are you so touchy?
Why do you think?
Me and Chris have a business relationship, that's all.
Yeah, well, you can call it what you like. But I don't want anything to do with it. And I'm off to tell him that. Now.
So I let him rant on. When he ran out of steam, I told him I'd no intention of employing any of his clan.
Super, Dad. The more he blusters, the more out of control they get.
Can I have a word? In private?
Oh, we don't have any secrets, do we, Terence?
I need to talk, Chris. It's about you and Charity.
Yes?
I don't think it's right.
Thank you.
Hey.
Let go.
Look, I'm a broad-minded man. You know that. But don't you think that what you're doing's a bit cheap? Well, it cheapens her, and it cheapens you.
Finished?
And me, if it comes to it. Look, I know I'm only a gopher, but it's hardly in my job description.
What job description? You do what I want whenever I want it. No questions, no complaints, and never, ever any moral lectures.
Look, I'm entitled
And if you're
to...
such a sensitive soul, you might be better suited to some other line of work. Whether you'll find something else is highly debatable. So just put up or push off.
She asleep?
Yeah. And Robert will be late home from the computer club at school.
Where's Andy?
I did tell him you were coming.
What did he say?
He's finding the situation hard to handle.
Well, maybe after we've spoken, he'll find it easier.
He'll have a job on.
Jack, even you said it's important that the kids feel they don't have to take sides.
All right. All right. I'll go and find him.
Gonna be in the Woolly later? Looks like could do with one.
I've been there too often. The Woolly and 100 other boozers.
Ooh, you could definitely do with a drink.
Wake up in the morning with a mouth like the bottom of a parrot's cage and Chris Tate'll still be chirruping in my ear.
What's he done now?
Don't suppose I should expect out different. I'm his monkey. So I dance to his tune.
All right. Looks pretty cushy, your job to me. I mean, you know, nice car to drive. Half the time you just hang around waiting.
Yeah, well, if it were just that, I'd do it. Wouldn't be thrilled, but I'd hack it. Oh, I don't suppose I'm good for out else.
You've been a pro sportsman, you run pubs.
Yeah. And now I run girls up there whenever he gets the urge.
Who?
Forget I said who.
Charity? She's mental.
Yeah, well, what does that say about me, then?
She's mental because if Zach and Kane find out, it'll really hit the fan.
Thanks. That's made me feel a lot better.
Just give her 5 minutes. Hear what she's got to say.
Why? To make her feel better?
Well, you might too.
I would if she just got out of my life. I mean, I don't see why she has to stay around the village any road. People think she's a slut.
No.
Of course they do.
Do you?
Well, yeah, she is. After what she's done to you, and us and all.
Look, son. You know how hurt I was. But even I'm trying to make an effort.
Dad, don't bother.
Won't you see her? Just for me.
It isn't just for you, though, is it? It's 'cause she keeps coming round blubbing. It's like it's us that have upset her.
Hey!
Good right, let's get served up.
Come on.
Emily got me to try some herbs from the shop.
Hey, you got some staff discount?
Oh, Mrs. Winter doesn't give it.
Oh, what a surprise.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's all right, Pat.
Where have you been? And who with?
Oh, what's it matter she's here now?
I just want to make sure my niece isn't up to any infidelity. Anything that would bring shame on the name Dingle. This proud family.
Am I missing something here? Because the way you're carrying on, it sounds like a family court.
All I want to know is who you've been with.
What difference does it make who I go out with? You'll be wanting references next.
Don't try to be fallacious.
And you can all mind your own flaming business.
Well, at least he knows you tried.
Yeah, but did you?
Yes, I did. Short of dragging him in and sitting on him, what else could I do?
Sorry.
He'll come round.
What if he doesn't? Ever?
He will.
Thanks, anyway.
I've told you, Dad, I don't want to see the cow. I can tell her to go and take a running jump.
He accused me of bringing shame on family name in front of everyone.
I didn't mean it like that. It's fatherly concern.
But you're not my father.
I know, but I think the world of you. I don't want you coming to no harm.
Believe me, Uncle Zach, you know I can take care of myself.
Ah, well, it still doesn't stop me worrying about you when you're out.
I bet you didn't know where Tina were half the time.
Nah, look where she ended up.
Zach, I don't think Charity should give you any cause for concern.
Don't you, Paddy lad?
Well, I think she's an intelligent, independent young woman who wouldn't do anything to harm the family. Or herself.
Sorry, Charity. Finish your grub. I know you're a good girl. I just want what's best for you. I mean, it's not like you're tonking Chris Tate. How Mandy? You're a dark horse, and all.
Yeah, and I'm not tonking Chris Tate either.
Paddy was saying about our Caleb coming up to live.
I know what happened hurt you.
It's not what happened, it's what you did.
I didn't plan it, Andy.
Liar. You even lied to the judge when I was being adopted, pretending that we was an happy family.
We were, weren't we? Think of the good times.
I can't. Makes it worse. I just know that none of it counted for you. Just wanted to be out of it.
It meant everything to me.
Oh, you're lying again. Even when me and Rob were playing computer games with Richie, you know, you wanted to be out with him. Doing it in here, or in his car.
Andy.
Oh, just leave us alone. We don't need you.
Andy? I tried to warn you. I told you to give him time.
So he can become more bitter?
It's how he feels.
The horrible thing is, he's right. How can I expect him to feel anything but loathing for me?
I thought you'd be in Woolpack. It's as well you didn't tell me he had a win on the horses. Pinching off me were bad enough, but not sharing your winnings.
It's all gone.
But where? You haven't had time to booze it away. You haven't frittered it all away back in Bookies, have you?
I didn't lose it on the nose, Betty. But you're right. I'm daft. Just a daft old man who's got for naught.
The sooner you get your dad back up here, the better. Then we'll all be able to help him out.
And that's what I said.
Yeah, but I'll work on it.
Zach.
Do you know something? You know when you said earlier about this being a great family? Well, it is. You're right.
How much have you had to drink?
Hey, no, let the lad finish. It's music to my logos, is this? It's coming from an educated man.
Whereabouts else would you have people sat round a table like this nowadays? Prison canteen. Even when Zach was having a go at Charity, it only shows that he cares.
Oh, it showed me up.
When we sorted your dad out, do you know what we're going to do? Start a family. A little playmate with Belle. Might even start tonight.
Hey! Hey!
Here, come on, get a drop of that down, yeah. Oh, I think you're starting with flu.
It's not flu.
Well, what is it then?
Note.
Look, if this is the state it gets you in, forget about the damn money. Is it something else? Seth, what is it? Tell me. I mean, if you don't tell me, I can't do out.
You can't do out any road.
Tell me.
It were taken off me.
Who by? Zach Dingle?
No. I were robbed. I were mugged in Otten Park. It was some lads. There were a gang of them.
Have you told the police?
I didn't see them properly.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I thought if I kept it quiet, I could pretend it hadn't happened. It isn't what you go right shouting about. There were a time I could have seen them off with one hand tied behind my back.
Well, what do you expect? You're not a young man anymore. You're still worth 10 of them, though.
I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to see what a broken down old man I am.
No, of course you're not.
But you've known that for a while, ain't you? And having to tell you has made me feel worse. Worse than useless.
Well, if that's the way I've made you feel, I'm worse than them as robbed you.
No, you're not.
And there's me been calling you up hill and down dale all over a few quid. Never even bothered to find out what was really wrong. Oh, Seth. Oh.